hi there. How you doing? Sure drone. Sheesh. She dirty. Hauler. Hashtag hauler. Motorcycle hauler. Friggin' rights. Motorcycle hauler. So I'm using the Caravan today to pick up a motorcycle. These seat hooks are really good for running ratchet straps. And yeah, the CBR250R fits almost perfectly in there. She's a little dirty, but I think I got a good deal on it. So I've done this before with my CBR125, but so this is a CBR250, and I'm hauling it in my Caravan, my Dodge Caravan. So that's pretty cool. The stow and go Caravan, the seats fold down on the floor. Sheep. Sheep. Yuck. Yuck. Well, she's dirty, but I'm pretty excited to clean her up. He told me that the battery was not the right one. It's like an ATV battery or something. And the mirror, one of the mirrors is not right. So I took them off to make clearance, so I could bring this thing home in the power wagon, in the battle wagon. So I just unloaded it by myself. I used the 2x8, or what is that, 2x10 for a ramp. It's about 5 feet long, 4 or 5 feet long. And yeah, I got her in there. There was the guy that sold it to me, he helped me load it, but I unloaded it by myself. I actually just put it in gear, and when I want to move it, I put the clutch in and it'll go, and when I don't want it to move, I just let go of the clutch. So it takes a little bit of wiggling, but I put her in there forward, pulled her out of there backward, just like that. So yeah, she fits in the van, and I unloaded it by myself, and I'm pretty excited to clean her up. I think she'll clean up nice. So I looked at it and it only has 1 gauge, and I'm like, what? That's weird, because my bike has 4 gauges and it's 2 or 3 years older. But it has a digital fuel gauge, digital temperature, digital speed. It even tells you the time, so that's pretty cool. 10,000 kilometers. So that's pretty cool. But turn on the run switch. It's EFI, but the battery's drained. It just clicks. Ah, for sakes. So, right off the get-go, problems already. So I was delighted to find this toolkit, and it had the Allen wrench in it to take the seat off. I remember the guy said he was charging the battery. He actually had the seat off when I got there, so I'm not too surprised about that, but that's the first thing I'm getting into. Ta-da, there's the battery. Got her on the battery charger here. So I got her on here. Nice little storage compartment. It almost looks smaller than the 125, almost. The 125 has a good size storage compartment. I bet you she'll start now, but I might just let it charge for 5 minutes. The battery probably needs to be used or charged or replaced. Hey, it's alive. Honda, she's got wings. Still super dirty. Covered in pollen and dust. I think the guy had it parked under a balcony or something outside. I'll let her charge for a bit and I'll give her a wash. I haven't even washed my 125 yet, and I've been riding it for over a month probably. But this one, I think this one needs it worse. Okay, the battery charger literally just turned off. It's intelligent, so I guess the battery's full. It's got the owner's manual. It's got a tool kit. There's a little compartment that the toolkit fits down into somewhat nicely. And there's a lot of stuff in there too. And wrenches in there and Allen keys and stuff. So that's good. I like that. The passenger handles are a little bit different, but they're kind of cool. The guy said it ran low on oil once, so I was a little bit concerned about that. It does have lots of oil in it. Depends on the level of the bike. It's on the kickstand right now, and sometimes it's tipped over more than others. But it does have oil in it, and it does seem to run okay. I was listening for knocking and stuff like that, but it seems alright. Brake fluid. Brake fluid. Let's see what she does without the charger. Charger's connected, but it's off now. Oh, charger just turned on. For Frig sakes, maybe I should unplug it. Looks like it comes off pretty easy. Or maybe the muffler will get changed.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes
Well, the buckets are dirty. Oh my goodness. The chamois thing, it's filthy. I had 2 buckets, like a clean and dirty sorta. So I was putting the stuff on from the clean bucket and rinsing it out in the dirty bucket. But wow, by the time I was done, both buckets were dirty. But now I can see my reflection in the thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
She came out pretty nice. It's got a couple scratches, a couple minor things, but I'm overall happy with it so far. I'm not too sure how long the battery's gonna hold up. It seems to be holding up, but we'll see. Might have to replace that. The exhaust pipe has some dings in it, or the shield has some dings in it. Nothing major. What did I find? I found some white paint, but it does seem to come off if I scratch at it. I don't really want to scratch at it, but it does seem to come off. Maybe there's a little bit of white paint there too, but I got most of that off. So maybe they had a scrub with somebody. The guy I bought it off of, he said he was afraid of all the drivers around him, and I don't blame him. People drive crazy and they ride your ass and whatever else. Road ragers. But wow, she cleaned up like night and day. She cleaned up. The wheels look nice and clean. The tires, I didn't really do much with them, but I do have tires to shine here somewhere. And a lot of the nuts and bolts and the hardware looks like new. I mean, I didn't get all the pollen out of there, but a lot of the hardware looks good. You can tell that it was left outside because there's so much pollen on it. Some of the hardware has a little bit of telltale signs around the edges. So she does clean up nice, but I think there's a little bit of iron oxide, a little bit of rust in there. See the brown color? So I think it's telltale signs that somebody left it parked outside. Maybe some water got in here somehow. I think there's a kit to relocate these signals and shorten up this drop fender. I think there's a kit to shorten that up, but the license plate light's in here too, so I guess you could shorten it up to as far as the license plate goes. But it seems to me that there's some brown color in there from something, probably something inside, water got inside. So that's why you should keep them parked inside. There is one little scratch on this bullhorn here, the handlebar for the passenger. Just minor things. I don't see anything major, so that's good. Calipers are nice and clean. The black paint still on them. They're still a little dusty, but I tried to rinse her off quick and good as I could. She's filthy. She could probably use another bath. Should probably go for another proper wash. I would have rinsed it off first, but I don't have a hose here, so I do the 2 buckets. That's what she looks like. I put a tiny bit of Lucas in the oil because the previous owner said he ran it out or ran it low on oil one day, so that kind of made me a little nervous. But she sure does clean up nice.